Minutes late. Okay, let's wait for people to join. Okay, so this is proper, I believe. No glitches. What we are doing today, it's a whimsical scenery. Okay, you may relate it with the autumn, some magical night. Okay, all those things. So what are the colors we will be using? We need sky blue, little bit of teal blue, crimson, and then bright orange, yellow, little bit of turquoise I've taken. Let us see how we are going to do that. Okay, you make use of it. And then we need little bit of green color, and then we will use black color. Okay, and I'm going to use lots of flat brush today. Okay, only two of them are there, and who are the two I don't know. Okay, whatever it is, like, we will try and finish off. Vedant's father has gone out, so, like, before he comes, I want to finish off this painting. Okay, have your rough cloth in hand, have water, whatever required, like, have it nearby you. Palette, mixing palette, sponge. Yeah, we will be using lots of sponge today. Okay, have your change of brushes, cloth, everything. Okay, with you. I have my reference picture in the side, which may be it's not visible to you guys. Okay, I'm taking a flat brush, and then I'm going to go ahead. Okay, so it's like I don't know what you call it, foggy night, whimsical night. Okay, so some kind of night. Let us see. I've taken blue color, sky blue color in my um, brush, and I'm going to do up and down motion may like this. So I'm going to give all over one coat of this, one wash of this. Okay, okay, it's kind of foggy night, not whimsical night, isn't it? Okay, so this way I've given. In your sketchbook, any butter paper is stuck, all those things, you remove it off. Okay, I want to wait for people, but since the time is a bit less, okay, I want to kind of, rush in and then finish it off. Whoever has missed it may catch up later. I'm just 10 minutes late today. If not, so like as usual, I'm on time. Okay, and wet your brush whenever required. Okay, I'm using sky blue now. Okay, so we'll be you doing the Krishna tomorrow, or maybe on a Friday, or else, like, we can go like this also. We can do tomorrow the people in umbrella, rainy night, rainy evening, and then we may use we may go with Krishna painting on Friday also. Okay, and Saturday and Sunday, like, I think I'll not be taking class this week because I'm kind of, already booked for a paying class. Okay, I need to see. Okay, today was like, morning say I've been having lots of calls for paid classes. One, slowly, like, it's covering fully, right? I'm not seeing the chat now. I'm just like trying to give up this ground base, right? I don't want to leave it empty. We can give black color also, but I'm kind of, tending to give it in sky blue, one layer. Okay, so like this I gave sky blue. In this, if you want to darken it, see, you may give, if you give on the sponge like this, right, it becomes like that foggy effect, you will get it. Okay, you want to make this area darker, you may make it darker also. Okay, see here, I will make little bit darker this thing. You may give even teal blue. So let's try teal blue. People who don't have teal blue means take turquoise, mix it with a little bit of green, and then white, you'll get teal blue. Okay, so for this, it's sky blue only. I am taking little bit of teal blue here and there so that my foggy night will be more whimsical. Okay. So I give one round of backdrop. Okay, so next is I will go with little bit of gray color. Okay, so in the rare, what kind of meaning the trees in the rare. Okay, somewhere we can connect here a little bit of negative painting here. Okay, where 3 layers of trees are there, one in the very back, and then a little bit before, and before that, and before that, and which is very close to us. 5 or 6 layers we can give the trees. Whatever is close to us, it will be very dark. Okay, the behind one, it will be little bit faded, then after that it will be more faded. Okay, and then the last one, it will be very like barely visible, that kind of thing. Okay, so now, right, like what I will do is I'll take a sponge and then like kind of make it like a foggy thing. Paint is dried up, nothing much is there, but still, like I'm trying to give that foggy thing, get that foggy effect. So little bit water, and then we may get the foggy effect little bit here and there. Okay, how many are listening, how many are there also, I don't know today. Just like I've gone directly today live. So in my palette, I've taken little bit white, and then one drop of, not one drop, a little tiny drop of black, and it becomes gray. If you want to add for this more white, you may add it. So what I'll do is I'll take and put it here. Okay, and then I will dilute it with lots and lots of water. So this will give different variations. Now from here I'll take and put the same thing and then add water to it. It becomes lighter. See here, darker, and middle tone, the lighter tone. So in this, if I add white, I get more lighter. Okay, so in this more of white, I get more, even more lighter. Okay, so there is a thing called as hue, tint and shade. What is hue, what is tint, and what is shade? You guys do research and tell me. Okay, so that's your homework now. Yeah, so now let us mark the trees where it will come. Okay, and let us mark the bushes also. Okay, so somewhere I'm feeling that here, let's say here, the bushes are there. Okay, and here I'm placing my main tree. Okay, here another tree is there, which is again in the dark. Okay, and some trees are placed here, one, and then this is immediately after that. Okay, so now in the gaps, now this is a main tree and this one more tree is like little bit front, the second layer we can see. Now what about the other trees? For the other trees only we are going to do this very light, this thing. Okay, so very much, very light, we can make it more lighter, that is also fine. So let me see. Okay, see here, this tone is nice. Okay, so which are behind, okay, so I'm just going from down to up and randomly I'm just going. So these are all the ones which are barely visible and covered by the fog. Okay, so these let it be like say inside, yeah. And then so little bit of blue should be here. Next is some trees which are nearer. Okay, this is also much nearer to us. Okay, some trees which are here very closer to us. This will be completely dark. This is the main tree. Okay, so one, maybe another one we may put it. Okay, so here we will have a main tree. Okay, so one more slightly here, and then very blur. Take away all the excess paint and just rub like this. We'll get the trees which are in the hidden in the back. Okay. Okay, so now I will take the darker thing, and then I'll come for the tree which is in the front. I'm going with grayish color. Okay, if you want to have blackish tone, you may have blackish also. So this is like proper black. Okay, so somewhat this tree also. Okay, so little bit of touching we will give, so we'll make it look darker. Okay, some trees. So layers and layers, right? When you keep doing it, you by yourself will understand, like how the trees are placed and why I'm doing so much of narration and why I'm doing so going silent at times and all. Okay, so when you keep doing it, you will only understand, like meaning you'll tend to, when you start exploring, you'll automatically get, okay, this is front, this is back and all. Okay, so more practice will give that perfection in your artwork. Okay, so somewhere, like if you want to create little bit, we may create some trees, like this. Take a little bit different tone here. So this is a different tone of a tree. So some are behind here. Okay, this is So now we will take a little bit of green, maybe teal blue. Take a little bit of teal blue. Mixing teal blue and getting a grayish kind of shade. Okay, in the same way I am just doing the branches of the tree also, wherever is possible to do. Okay. Who has watched movie called Narnia? Okay, so in that, right, the girl gets lost right into the woods, and then comes the fawn. Okay, where that light, that thing. So you may think that, like, forest from Narnia. Okay, a simple thing, and why we are giving so much of dynamics. Somehow, like, we need to make our work look more richer, right? Okay, so now I will stop here with the trees. Okay, so wherever, like, you feel that it's not bushy, so here and all you can give the excess paint, right? You may tap it and give one layer of black. uh, these are the ground, right, the land part. So this all you may give with your excess paint. Whatever is in the brush anyways it's going to waste, right? So you keep, I say, no, last me whatever is there, if you keep rubbing and rubbing, you'll get all those things. Okay, so now I will stop here and then let me go through the comments for 2-3 minutes. I also give my voice, right, little bit rest. How many are watching? How many are watching? Yeah, only 6 are watching. Good evening. Swarna Lakshmi. Has this got to be watery? Not much. Sonia. Hello, Sonia. Swarna Lakshmi. I'm making along with you. You take your time and do, because this, right. I'm myself like thinking and doing layer by layer. Okay, so if you want to do get that, okay, do along with me, but little bit, but wait for it. Then you think over and then do it slowly. Okay, because, right, that color right here and all the foggy effect and all, you need to take time and do. Hmm? Then Palya, hi. Good evening. Alka ji, hello. I don't know, Jessie G, like, has this to be got to be watery. If you make it watery, you'll get different shades. Okay, you start exploring. You take a canvas and see, experiment. Then only you'll understand. Okay, I've done 4 or 5. With that, like, I've taken so many colors, and then accordingly I have done it. Okay, so you may have to try it. Unless otherwise you take and do it with your palette, you'll not understand. Okay, so do that, and then that's it. Like, no more questions at all. Very less questions. So I'm taking little bit of sky blue. Okay, so I'm giving here more of sky blue. I want more of sky blue here. So that tends to be foggy, isn't it? So wherever you feel that it's bluish in the reference picture, maybe you may have that kind of thing here also. So you can make it foggy just by, see here, if you do this way, you will get that foggy effect. Okay, you can spread it among. Okay, so now nothing is there in my brush. I'm just washing with the water. Okay, and then you take a brush and do like this. It tends to become foggy. The foggy effect, we get it like this. Okay, there is nothing in my brush, just plain water, and then I do it this way. It tends to become foggy. Okay, so see here and all you'll get that foggy effect. Okay, many are not interested in doing landscapes today. Now comes 10. Moonjit Sarkar. Hello Sarkarji. Then it turns to 8. Okay, now I will concentrate on the painting only. I'm not going to concentrate on the other thing, because if I go through the comments, right, I really get scary, because I take so much pain and come but less people. Then I feel like, maybe we should not have two classes, only one class, give a break and then only take. That's when, like, things would be okay. Okay, so I'm taking a bristled brush. I'm taking yellow color. I'm taking away the excess paint. Okay, completely taking away the excess paint, and I'm going to do yellow color in the behind. Okay, so now I will, why I have kept my colors like, the gray and all like that is because these are the inner layer plants. Okay, so I'm just like tapping it, not making much of things. Okay, some more layers we will give. Okay, so wherever you feel that, the green is there, yellow is there, you may tap it. The whole thing is visible, isn't it? So here, see the reference picture and then accordingly make it. So some are inside here. So keep your brush sliding if you want to give it in between. Okay, so between the trees if you want to give, right? So it is from this tree, okay, you think it over and then give it. Sonia is making, or Arav is making. I don't know. I miss you, Sonia. Okay, but I'm happy that you got a work. Meaning, like, you're busy with work and all, right? So I'm happy that way. Okay, so with this, we will take some green also. See, with the same brush, I'm taking green color, light green color. Okay, so yellowish green I wanted. So somewhere here and there, wherever it is yellowish green, okay, so you create the texture that way. Okay, I'm using a fan brush. If you don't have a fan brush, use a flat brush, please. Okay, and this is like more through tapping only you'll get the textures. Okay, here and all it comes. So somewhere it is barely visible. Okay, so then in that case, like, you see to that, like, very lightly you give, not a lot. Okay, so somewhere, you can, with this only you can give these keep flatten it, and if you do it, the light transition, right, greenish transition and all, it will happen, it will look more natural. Okay, so that is something which I wanted to say. Yeah, so now I'm making it thicker here. Okay, and then I'll show you how to do it for the next set, next thing. If you want to use a stipple brush, that is also fine. Okay, some are underneath, some are like here it is more visible. Okay, so here you can give these gaps and a little bit yellowish. That will actually add value towards your composition. Okay. Okay, now what we will do is take our brush, and then we had those grays and blacks and all, right? What we are going to do with that? Simply take in a brush and then give over, because these leaves, right, when we do it in the front, it looks like as if like it belongs to this tree, but when we give a wash of gray now, it tends to become that those leaves, right, they belong to these trees. Okay, so that is why I told you to have that. Okay, so now when after doing this particular yellow which I gave before, it becomes or it is behind the new tree which I drew it. Okay, so that way you need to think and do it. Okay, so many trees we have to draw. I don't know, it's up to your will and wish. If you want to lessen the trees, you are free to do. Okay, so now I'm giving here a little bit groundwork. The excess paint is there now, so that I'm trying to use it, make use of it. Okay. Okay, and some trees I've done here also. Okay, a little bit. We need to give the ground. So for the ground, like grayish, whatever remaining paint, right? I'm just taking and tapping it. Here also, if you want to give, we may give. Okay, so yellow we will come later. Again, the green also we will come later. So now it's more of red. Okay, so red, how we will give? Brighter red, darker red, maroonish red. Okay, so we need to have all the tones of red. Um, let me see what red I have, or else like on red you may give even brighter orange. That will also look very nice. Or you may take red, black and make it maroon, and then you may okay, so if you don't have a fan brush, you may use even round brush. Okay, so now I'm taking red and little bit of gray is here. See here, this becomes like kind of dull red, maroonish red. Now for this down part I will do tapping like this. Okay, first layer I'm giving. So over this I will give with the brighter red. Okay, some groundwork I need to give, so for that I am giving this way. Okay, on the top part I am not going, only here I am giving, because we need a bit lighter tone of red to highlight. Okay, so the lighter tone will be highlighted over a darker tone. Okay, so that's how we need to do the foundation and build up. Okay, so here and all I'll not give. I'll kind of give it directly only. Okay. So this is a stippler brush which I use it for stippling work and all. So with that I'm just giving a foundation. Okay, not much paint is coming. I feel that fan brush is much better. So why we need to give? Why, when the brush is not useful, why are you giving? Just layers, layers and layers. That's what makes your painting look outstanding. More and more texture, your painting will be wonderful. Okay, so that's what I always say to everyone. Keep experimenting, experimenting, experimenting. Okay, so I will take now bit of red. Okay, and then use a fan brush, or maybe we will use a bristle brush. Okay, so here I'm taking away all the paint. I've taken crimson red now. Okay, so here, see here, so I am creating the texture now. Here it's very less. You follow the reference picture, and then wherever it is coming you give accordingly. Okay, and yeah, here and there it is coming. Okay, slightly orangish also it is there. Okay, take some more red. I have it in my lid only. So now I'm going to give, see here, okay, I'll take some black in my brush. So this is maroon color. So I'm just rubbing it here and there so that plants, right, which are beneath, they will be visible. Okay, I'm giving the branches of the tree. So wherever possible, right? With black color I'm giving. You may try with the brown also. Little bit with the white also you may try. So here the uh, plants, right? Plant stems and all I'm giving. Okay. So here, here we need to give more of green. Okay. There is a thick trunk, sub branch going from here. So one tree from here to. Okay, so this is how we create layers and layers. Okay, we will wait for it to settle down. Okay, so in the meantime I will take away all the paints whatever I don't want, and then I will be taking orange color, the brighter orange or the darker orange, whichever is suiting my needs. Okay, in the meantime I'll do the talking. 5:30, 5:40 we started, isn't it? Okay, let me see the comments. What it says. How many are there? Are there people watching really? Six of them are watching. Okay, only six of them are watching. Your voice is very low. Can't hear you. I can't. I was asking regarding the background. Yeah, you can dilute it with water, Jessie G. Sonia, thank you. Sidhu, here I'm also doing with you. Hello, ma'am. Chandrana. Hello. Your voice is very low. See, I'm not using a mic, okay? I'm just like trying to talk directly only. And so that's why my voice is very low. Okay. And then any more questions? Very nice. Thank you. If we give one more layer right now, like if we give that more finishing touch, right? Orange color may, then after that it will be more wonderful. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to, but more of texture with sponge. If we give it will come out very nice, I believe. I used today fan brush. No, I shouldn't have used fan brush, I believe. Let's see, next time onwards we have to try a different methodology, but still it has come like 60% or 70%, it has come to the same thing, isn't it? More darky dusky. So we will wait for it to dry up. So I'm taking some orange color. Okay, so now I am trying to give bit of orange. Now this is orange color. What if we give that fluorescent orange kind of thing? That we will see now. Okay, so fluorescent orange we will take and give here over the red. So this turns out to be wonderful. See, red with white, if we give, what happens is it tends to become pinkish. Okay, so we need the bloody, meaning very brighter orange. So then we have to use this fluorescent tones, or else like cadmium red, or maybe a different type of red, scarlet. We can try it. Okay, so this way we create. So with this we will take again crimson and see. Over orange we will give crimson. So we will get that particular orangish brighter red. Okay, so I'm using again a split end brush. Here and there if you give, it is enough. Not everywhere. Here and there, just like highlights, not completely over red. Okay, see here, this has come out wonderful here, isn't it? Okay, I'm using brighter orange, neon orange. Okay, okay. So we come to the end of the work today. Okay, I am kind of, I expected more crowd to be here for this painting, but they're not interested, I believe, in this kind of whimsical nature kind of thing. Forest, what's in a forest? That's what they would be thinking. I don't know, like, it has taken for us 40 minutes to get to this, isn't it? So it is kind of, I'm now highlighting the yellow color, the flowers and other things and all, the inner area of the tree with again a split brush. Okay, so wherever you want more and more of yellow to be brighter, you may use this way and get the texture. Okay, just hold on. One second. Okay, so we come to the end of the painting. See here, now I am trying to highlight here and there and all, and then trying to create some kind of magic, more magic here. Okay, and we can do more of that green. We give brighter green, it will look wonderful. And then we come to the end of this particular workshop. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit brighter green and I'm then giving with the split and brush the part of more of grass or the pine trees. We can call it as pine trees, foggy pine trees. So how those pine trees, right, they'll come out. So that kind of effect I am trying to give it. Okay, so foggy night, pine tree, mystical. Okay, so all those things, related names you may give. Okay, so hope this workshop was nice and you guys enjoyed. Okay, I can think of only Ooty and stuff. I can't think of anything else. Okay, so we come to the end of painting. Tell me how it is. Let me see the comments. I'm able to kind of, more of red than green. Okay, so the whimsical forest is done. Tell me, how is it? Is it nice? 11 of them are watching. So let me read the comments and then wind up. Okay, it's also time. Any doubts you may ask. 12 watching now. See this? closing all my dabbas, the paint bottles. Okay, so let me see the comments. Anything? Okay, Cecilia, ma'am, your voice is very low. Can't help it because when I'm doing it right, I'll focus there. Amazing painting. Teaching, beautiful painting. Vasanta Kumari, very nice. Nalina, nice. Your voice is very low. Can't hear you. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for your wishes. Thank you so much for the appreciation. Okay, my voice is very low because I'm focusing on this and doing it now. So that's why it's very low. And today I've finished it very quickly actually. Okay, so this is the forest, whimsical forest. You may have to tell me how it looks. From the picture, it is like, I think 75% I've got it as per the picture. You may do it and submit it. Yeah. So anything, any questions you want to ask? To see layers and layers, when we do, we will get more and more of texture, more and more of forest is like, it's all about that only, bushy forest, and that's how we connect it, isn't it? So that is what we did it today. Okay, so you may go through the steps how this came, this wonderful picture came out, and then you may try it out and then submit it. Okay, so I will wind up today. Anything more to ask? Anything doubts? Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm seeing my my picture. Okay, why I'm doing right. Like while I'm doing, I'll not be having an idea. But once that is done and I see the complete picture composition, then I feel like, okay, yeah, this is nice. So it has come out wonderful. See, I'll show closer. If you want to darken this area with more red, you may do it. Okay, any questions? Anything you wanna ask? Okay, people are leaving. Only 9 are there. 8 are there. Okay, so you may comment how it is. Can't see the top part. When you're not able to see the top part, then I need to do and show it again. Down part I did. When I did the top part, okay, I showed the top part also. I think like more or less you would have got how it was done, isn't it? Once the top part. Thank you, ma'am. Sure, welcome. No problem. Okay, so this is the picture. I'm done. I'm winding up. See you guys tomorrow. Yeah, bye.